There's an old Chinese story called pulling up seedlings to help them grow. A long time ago, a farmer got impatient because his crops weren't growing fast enough. So he decided to help them by going into the field and pulling each seedling upward a little bit, thinking they'd grow taller that way. After a whole day of hard work, he looked at the taller plants and felt proud of himself. But when he came back the next morning, every single plant had withered and died. The story teaches a simple truth: when you rush things, you ruin them. Everything in this world follows its own natural rhythm, its proper scale and pace. The moment you force growth beyond that limit, the result is often the opposite of what you hoped for. Nature gives us countless examples. A tree that grows too fast tends to rot quickly. It loses the chance to become a strong, towering tree. Take Robert Wadlow, for instance, the tallest man ever recorded. By age 7, he was already 6 feet tall, about 1.82 meters, and by 11, he stood 7 feet, 2.13 meters. When he died, he was still growing. His shoes were nearly half a meter long, and his hands were enormous. He always stood out in a crowd and stole the spotlight. But in real life, his size brought him great pain. He had to rely on steel leg braces and crutches just to stand and walk, and every step was a struggle. His abnormal growth came with enormous suffering, and he passed away at just 22 years old. In a world where survival depends on strength, growth seems like a good thing. But forced or unnatural growth, when you try to rush or artificially speed things up, usually backfires. The same rule applies to almost everything in life. Imagine one day you come up with a brilliant business idea and feel eager to make it big. Before you rush ahead, remember two things. First, true success comes from creating unique value. That uniqueness or scarcity comes from your own perspective, your methods, or your special combination of skills and ideas. That's what makes your work irreplaceable and worth a premium in the market. Second, you need patience. Do things step by step and let them grow naturally. When you push too hard, expanding too quickly, or scaling up before you're ready, you break the original balance that made things work. In the end, that can lower your chances of success or even lead to failure. So, when you find yourself thrilled by a new idea, dreaming of rapid success, or chasing the top of your field, take a breath. Remember, follow the natural rhythm of things. Even the best idea can turn bad if you ignore the rules of growth. Because in the end, the truth is simple. Only by maintaining the right pace and the right scale can you reach real, lasting success.